How's it going out there, everybody? As always, I am the Wolf Knight, and welcome to some Elden Rings. Now, today we're going to be doing a long play for it, and because I feel like with any Dark Souls or Souls-like game, you're going to need to do, especially for your channel, you're going to need to do a long play because there's no way you can get it done in like a lot done in 20 minutes. But I wanted to jump into some Elden Ring because I've been having a lot of fun with this game lately, and here we are going to start. I've played it for a while now, and I will say I am not a Souls veteran, but I am also not a Souls noob. I'd say I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm decent. I'm not good, but I'm not great. I definitely say I'm somewhere in the middle. So the question is, who do we want to choose first as our character? Well, we're looking for very specific stats to starting off with because the weapon I'm going to be using requires very specific stats, and I have them right here written down on a piece of paper. So if we go to show attributes, we of course have the attributes of all of the classes. So I was doing some calculations, seeing who would take the least amount of levels to level up their status to be able to use the weapon that I want to use for most likely the whole game. And funny enough, it actually comes down to the prisoner, because the prisoner has the exact as close a status as I can get, requiring the least amount of level ups in order to get rid of the stats needed to wield the item that I want him to wield. And the three stats we're looking for is Strength, Dexterity, and Intelligence. With a Strength of 11 and a Dex of 14 and an Intelligence of 14, we're getting close to what I want, because the weapon I want to wield, possibly, like I said, throughout the whole game, requires an Instinct of 18, a Dex of 14, and a Strength of 15. So that's why we will be going with the prisoner, because of the 11 Strength, 14 Dex, and Intelligence. We only need about 8 level ups in order to get them to be able to wield the weapon that I want. So let's go with that. Now we're not going to really change much on the way of him. Let's see, keepsake. So what do we choose as our keepsake? And what's I think always best to go with is the golden seed. Now let's just put in our name. And we'll just simply Wolf. Alrighty. Like I said, we're not going to change much. So let's go ahead and finish and confirm. Alrighty. Like I said, I'm not a Souls veteran. Like I said, I'm also not a Souls noob. I've played both I do have Dark Souls Remastered and Dark Souls 3, the Fire Fade edition, so I've played and beaten those a few times, as well as I also have the Surge, which is another Souls-like game, if you haven't heard of it.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and skip the intro scene because I've watched it, several times, and if you've played this game, then you know it too. Let's take a look at our starting stuff, because I've actually never used this guy. Prisoner Iron Mask, Prisoner Clothes, Prisoner Rift Shield. This is doing something to me. It boosts focus. Okay. Then of course Glintstone Staff and Ecstasis. I am gonna... You have to forgive me if I basically butcher names and stuff. Let's go ahead and proceed out. Now I will try to do commentary as much as possible, but at the same time, won't really worry about that. Now, of course, as you know, we got the first boss, our first little boss right there, but, you know. And we are actually gonna try to... Now, of all the times I've started a new game, I have never been able to successfully beat this guy on the first go. Especially since you don't have Estus or flasks. Let's just hit him with our sorcery as much as we can. Ow. And, well, I figured that would happen. It's like all Souls-like. That first boss here, it's gonna take quite a good bit of fancy footwork to be able to get around, to be able to beat them. And I don't think in all my times playing, starting over and fighting that first boss, I've never been able to defeat him. Let me skip all this. We got our flasks. Now, like you said, we could, you know, drop down and do the basic tutorial and whatnot on how to play, but, you know, like I said, I've been playing this game for a little while now, so I know it, so we're just going to go ahead and immediately skip it. Now, I'll try to do commentary as much as I can, but there'll probably be times where I just basically completely forget to do any kind of commentary. Alrighty, first Site of Grace. And we'll immediately add a flask charge. Now, if you're wondering about, you know, oh, he's doing a Souls-like, so he's most likely going to get invaded. Well, kind of yes and no. It's like, yes, I am playing a Souls-like, but no, I won't have to worry about invasions, because I don't have PS Plus right now, because my Plus expired. So, no multiplayer for me right now. So we basically got like our second little boss down there, the Tree Sentinel. We're not going to worry about him. We're not going to worry about talking to him yet either. Because we want to make a beeline and get our horse. Talks about gathering materials. And of course, we want to go, like I said, get our horse. Because we want to make a beeline for a certain location so we can get our weapon. There's actually, well, once we get our weapon, there'll be another place that we're going to head to basically start doing immediately some rune farming. It's like, but wait, you just started the game and you're already about to go rune farming? Yes.
You're a ton, and I can also that you're not off. Then why not? I am Carl.
Talk to our first little merchant here. And we don't have any runes, so we can't buy anything, so
goodbye.
We'll not worry about him. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and immediately make our way up this way, because we want to go get our horse, like I said. Marching on, marching on. Hello, friend. I think this, well, he saw us anyway. And you die. Ooh. Just come up behind you, you don't see me, and back he's down. Let's send some kukri. I think the ability, adding the ability to crouch and crouch safe was a good idea for Dark Souls. Just the ability to be able to basically sneak up on people is cool. And a Lord Sworn's Tweet Sword. Alrighty, we will use this and just be gathering stuff up. But we immediately want to go over here and get this site of grace, because that's where we get our horse. Like I said, the next area we'll be heading to after we get our horse will be the weapon I'm wanting to use. Like I said, most likely throughout the whole game. As for my playstyle, because, you know, once again we, you know, have sorcery, we're gonna... It's what I wanted to start with anyway, so fortunately for me, the prisoner did have, like, good points into intelligence. Skip this. Little cutscene.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Why, yes I have.
They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
Mm-hmm.
But you, I am afraid, are made
It has to
of
rain on me. Quit raining on my parade.
I can play the role of maiden,
Thank you.
turning runes into to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot
No
of
problem.
the Erd. Then it's
I accept.
Summon me by grace. Ah, I bequeath to you this ring.
And there we go. Our horsey.
Use it to trip. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen. Treat him with respect.
No problem. Alrighty. Now that we got our horse, I'm gonna come over here and bind that there. Actually, we wanna. Oh, now if you notice these guys with the sparkly eyes, that means when you kill them, you get more runes than normal. I'm actually gonna grab this right quick because I'm a treasure gobbler. I gobble up any and all treasure I see. Now we're not gonna worry about them. Want to grab that, the map. Ooh, let's go. So we don't want to worry about them because we've got a distance to travel. Picking up, only stopping to pick up any sites of grace we see, and any easy stuff that we see on their way. Like any of these glowing little skulls, because of course they have gold runes in them, which we can use to get some early game runes.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
We'll come to that later. We want to come over here because we're getting immediately. Come here, little guy. Pick up our first little ash of war if I could hit him. Thank you. And encounter a boss. Ow. The Knight's Cavalry. Once again, we're not here to worry about them. We are making a beeline. Not gonna worry about them either. Just gonna... Oh, I completely forgot to pick this up. At the beginning. Small gold effigy. It's like, so, where are we headed? Well, currently we're actually heading in the wrong dang direction. Even though I have been playing this, I haven't played it in quite a while. We actually want to head this way. So let's, you can tell it's been a minute since I've played this game, because I completely forgotten the direction I need to go. Because usually I've done this trick to get this weapon so many different times, because like I said, it's what I usually start off with. So we actually want to go through gate front, not worry about any of these guys. Ow. Would you please stop? pick up any little things we want. Not worry about you guys. We are just cruising through our way. Another golden seed. Some more flask charges, which is good. Not gonna worry about the wolves. Again, pick this up. A little resty rest. Let's make sure. Actually, wait. Golden seed. Let's increase our flask charges. You use. Alright. Acolyte. Alright, since we do have the ability to do magic, give us 2 uses. Stone sword key. We'll come over here and talk to Roderick.
Everyone who came with me, they only to have their arms taken. Did you know, if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid? It's quite a lark when you think. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be... Well, that makes us... But I don't have your... It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs.
The question is, why would anyone want to have their stuff?
Oh, I know. Can you take this little...
We'll get our first spirit.
And it'll be glad...
Now, we don't have the spirit bell yet. So what we can do is actually go back.
To make me a chrysalid.
Come over here to our site of grace right quick. It is currently nighttime, so I was gonna have to wait and pass the time. But we immediately want to head back to the church, where we found our first little merchant. Because we do have enough runes, I think, to be able to buy our crafting kit, so we can start crafting stuff. Just basic little stuff.
This way, Tarnished.
And
May
then
I have a word?
we meet Rani the Witch.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna.
Or Renna,
I'd heard
I'm
tell
sorry.
of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed. And upon the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou
Indeed.
art possessed of the power to call forth a...
Yep.
I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Thank you. Spirit calling bell? Yay! And some
'Tis
lone
a
wolf
bell
ashes.
calling forth spirits. The spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they now it is thine.
Alrighty.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarn. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between.
No
How long
problem.
will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the tooth?
Alrighty. Now back to Stormhill Shack. So we can proceed on our merry way. To get our weapon and then get our rune farming on. do 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 do. Alright. Let's go down here. Go for the wolf ashes. I didn't mean to do that. Inventory. Inventory menu. And let's use these real quick. Get us a few extra runes. So we want to immediately start going this way. So we'll mark it. And we want to take the low road. Ignoring anyone we see. And like I said, always picking up any sites of grace things. rest at them, so that way if we die, we instantly get teleported over here. We'll come over here to War Master's shack.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Let me ask you, are you here in the lands between? Does your faith in the god, despite the collapse of the... Yes, you're a tarnish. Takes me back. Any interest in bearing the torch of all I know is the sword. Pick now's the time to...
And it will give us the ability to buy some skills. What do we want? Do we want anything really? Well, we don't really have the runes to really buy anything good. So we will take our leave. And we will hop back on our horse. I'm on my way. Not gonna worry about you fools, cause how did they manage to hit me? Oh, chest. Take you real quick. So for a little bit of damage, but you know, once again, we're all good. And we are away! So let's take a look at that. And we immediately get a better shield, that's good.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Ah.
Help me. I'm stuck.
We will actually go do that. See a little friend of ours just ahead. Mad Pumpkinhead. We'll actually go assist him right quick. Don't worry, I'm coming. Indeed. Once again, just ignore these guys. Do our best. Playing Springboard. Let's see, where is he? Should be over here. Yep, there he is. Hello, friend.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you.
No problem.
I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please. My thanks. Thou just give me a good smack from the rear with some, and I'll pop. Please don't dally. Give it your all, I say.
Alright, now I think we could use this. And there we go.
Well played, good sir. Well played.
No problem.
Well, I'm out now, and that's what I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Some exalted flesh.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled wilds.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going.
Main castle. I'd heard whispers, doesn't the notion?
Alrighty, Alexander. You have a nice time. I've got things to do. Just make a little jumpy down. And there we go. Excuse me, dude. I'm not here to mess with you. Some smithing stone. We are in Limgrave. Ooh, another merchant.
Oh, gee. Are you here as a customer?
Yes, I am. Ooh, some smithing stones. Excellent. Hey, that'll actually allow us to upgrade our weapon. Come over here and meet another friend. We will see.
Mistake is there. Death has left its mark. Ah, a tarnished are you? I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death.
Could you not?
And weed their death root. Heed my... The village here has been touched by death. And worse yet, if you value...
I said, could you not, please, sir? Thank you. Let's just move on. Alright, so we're looking for the map to this area. It'll be easy, that way we know it's easier to get around. And you see, we've already got the boss in sight for this area, just right there. But, you know, once again, we're not really in boss fighting shape, because we're basically still scrubs. Let's see. If I remember right, we should need to be going this way. Yeah, just keep following the road. Or in this case, water. Summon Water Village. Don't worry, dude. We're not here to fight you. Once again, we're just coming through. Not until we get our weapon and do a little rune farming to hit us up to the stats necessary to be able to use our weapon. Ah, yes, I'm definitely heading in the right direction. Yep, there's I see the scarlet hue of the Caelid Wilds. Now, when you come over here, steer clear of that church right there, because you will be invaded by an NPC. You definitely don't want that. So, you know, just stick to the edge, and you'll be fine. See it over there. Grab this grace site. There's a few little bits and bobs around here we can grab. But let's rest here. Now, the Caelid Wilds, definitely an area you don't want to be in to start with.
Forgive me. To determine if you had the mettle to endure this, it seems my worries were unfounded. Torrin,
Yes, they are.
had your measure from the very, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing. I can take you gathering place. Very well.
Of course we
can. Rest upon you.
Just as I'm nearing my objective, you have to take me to the Round Table Hold. Suppose I'm fine with that. Just instantly port right back. This is, of course, where we can upgrade our weapons. Let's go. And talk to all manner of people. Thank you. Round table. So let's see. Not worried about him or D, because we just talked to him.
Oh, I see. Welcome to... I teach ink and explore this so that one day, ensuring order. By the way, you do. Most tarnished of you are... Well?
And now we could get some incantations if he had the skills for it. But, you know, we don't.
Gold?
Let's immediately jump back over here to Rotview Balcony. Because, like I said, we want to hurry up and get that weapon as fast as we can. And in my personal opinion, it is a very good weapon to start out the game with, because it is pretty good. And once we get that, then we can start proceeding on to the area once again over here in the Caelid Wilds, where we're going to go do some rune farming. Now there is 2 ways to do some rune farming over here. Let's just go around and gather up all raw materials and whatnot we see around here. And as you can see, we do very little damage to the enemies around here. Be careful when you come in here. Excuse me, guys. Thank you. Them guys are basically zombies. And then we got a horde of zombies right there. I can't do anything. I can't open my map. Let's see. Now, it's hard to remember the exact location without the map of the area. Let's see. Well, let's go down there and grab that Grace. Like I said, we always want to be stopping and grabbing any Grace we see and resting at it. Because, like I said, we're at a dangerous location. Not really worried about anything around here. That's what... Ooh, just run. Or gallop away. Dude. Alrighty. I think we're in the clear for now. More Grace. Now, in terms of how long each video is going to be, I could go for about an hour or so. Now, we are looking for a room, because that's where the weapon is going to be. I hate these guys. I always have trouble with them. And if you played this game, you know why. Come here, you. Come here. Bad buggy. I want your Ash of War. Hey. Ash of War, Lifesteal Fist. Once again, like I said, picking up any Grace we see. And I believe that's a merchant down there. So yeah, there's like certain bosses I'm not looking forward to fighting when I get to them.
Yet, welcome, value, please. I'm hungry.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you have nothing I really want. Now, if I remember right, I believe right down there in those ruins is actually something else we want to grab. Oop. Oop, let's go. Oh boy. I don't want to get started rotted. Ow. And I'm stuck. Must weed whack. Oh, that's not good. see, where's the entrance? There we go. Just basically ignoring everybody. Here's what we want. Rock slaying. This is a very good sorcery to have. Alright, let's quickly warp up here to this. Rock sling is definitely a very good sorcery to have. Glintstone. Well, no, sorcery. Yeah, sorcery. To have. Because it's actually pretty good. It's one of the spells I use the most. Now, I don't think we have the intelligence to use it just yet. Yeah, we need... See, fortunately, when we get 18 intelligence, which is what we need to wield our weapon, we'll be able to use that. Now, let's see, have we... Ah. Now, there's the map. Let's see, where... That direction. Actually... Is this the ruins? I believe... Yes, it is. This is the ruins we were actually looking for. Now that's why I hate those guys. Now just ignore all these guys. And here's... Thank you. Oh boy. Ah! Well, we tried to get away. First death. But we managed to grab our weapon. That saved a grace visit. There. Now that we have our weapon, we can immediately proceed on to our rune farming location after we go down there and pick up the map. Once it loads in, we will go right to my weapons and I will immediately show you what it is that we're talking about. And you most likely saw it, if not. Yes, I know about death. Goes on. And here it is. The Meteoric Ore Blade. This is a very good weapon to start off with. You can see, it's got straight dex and intelligence scaling. A D in both strength and intelligence. 15 strength, 14 dex, 18 intelligence. Like you said, you can see we can't use it with our current status. So we're going to stick to our Lord Sworn sword. We're going to not worry about those just 400 paltry runes. Because we are going to just... I mean, we are going to get beyond a buttload of runes very fast. That's exactly what we're doing. Plus, we do have a few gold runes, 3 and 4, I believe. That'll easily net us the runes we just lost. And there's the map right there. And map of the Caelid Wilds. Now that we got that, let's see. Gotta remember, I believe it is somewhere up here. But we do want to go up there and grab that map. Nope. Another merchant.
I am all set.
Buying. Nothing we really want to buy. Would like to buy that, but I don't think I have the runes. So we will come to you later. Mr. Big Boy up there. He'll try to start chucking stuff at us. No, I think I saw the... Yep. Run! Dude. Now, when you play any kind of Souls-like, do you straight up, or are you definitely an exploit user? Me, 100%, I'm an exploit user. I will exploit this game like hell. And I'm not ashamed of it. Ow. Over here, once again, grab this brace. So I feel like now we're just playing Travel Simulator. And that's basically what the first bit of the game is, at least for me. Because there's a few areas we want to pick up so we can go to. And areas like this. The mines, where we can basically start picking up more smithing stones. Because our meteoric ore blade is a special weapon and it needs somber smithing stones. On. Getting about 16 minutes left. Oh. Oh. Hello, friend. Let's see. Where are you going? No, you should pass this way. One and two. There we go. Ah. That's Come here, fool. If we could just hit him once. We're not gonna worry about him. We can always get him later. See, still can't pull up our map. So we need to get up. Yeah, the question is, which way do we go to get upwards? Gotta remember which way to go. I never really fully commit like direction to go to memory. Yes, I know I'm in Caelid. Probably have to go this way, I believe. Ignoring these guys. Slowly counting down the time. I'm trying to get over to my rune farming area as fast as I can. Grab this grace. Because we only need 8 levels, I believe I said, right? Yes, I know about the status menus, so let me use these right quick. Grace to grab. So many graces, so little time. We'll go ahead and pop a few levels right now, which is why I'm immediately using all these. Now we should get a couple of level ups. So what I think I'm going to do first is get my intelligence up. Dex is good, so... Alrighty. Let me actually do this right quick. Alright. Yeah, that's better. Because now, we can actually use rock sling. Which, like I said, is, you know, pretty dang good. Yes, I remember where I needed to go now. We want to basically start heading towards the big-ass tower. Once again, picking up the map along the way. Or at least I think we want to be heading towards the big-ass tower. Now we do have the big ravine here, so we do have to basically jump across something. Pick these, always pick those up. Come on now. Stop by a little zombie graveyard for a couple of more rooms. Yes, I know exactly where I am at right now. Now we want to jump here. Yes, here we go. Dragon's Burrow. We are exactly in the location I'm wanting to be in. Now, we're not at, like, the, exact specific location. But the map is just over here. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we're gonna come down here. And you're thinking, oh, this is the room farm spot with all the dragons? No, we're not. We are looking for a dragon, but it's a very specific dragon. Now, he is right next to... Ah, I see our quarry right in front of us. Say hello, friends. He's a big dragon, isn't he? He's what we're looking for. Because there's a specific area next to him. And he does have a lot of little dragons sleeping around him. But there is our true destination. This is where we will do our true rune farming. For the beginning game, this is definitely where I'd say you want to start your rune farming. Why is it such a great rune farming spot starting early on? Because every enemy you kill in here is about worth 1,000 runes. Now, if you're looking to exploit, then this big dragon over here is your ticket to about 50,000 or 500,000. I don't know. He's worth like a lot of runes. And what you need to basically do the exploit to even be able to kill him is you need some weapon with blood loss buildup. And he has so much health, you have to rely on the blood loss buildup in order to kill him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop these runes. Now there's bats and soldiers in here. You don't want to worry about the bats. You leave them alone. One more point in strength and we can use our weapon. We might be able to use it both-handed. Yes, that'll work just fine. So as you see, we've got like 211 in strength. And actually, let's just, like I said before, I'm an exploiter. And since we're technically got this wielded in two hands when we're on horseback, you wanna do this horseback. You wanna come to about like right here, and you wanna have the side your sword is on facing the dragon. 3, 4, 5, 6. Count out your strikes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll explain why here in a second. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 strikes. Now that was unaffected by his roar. You want that bleed to proc. So count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because when you're affected by his little roar, your armor and strength is lowered. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And just basically let your stamina refill, then count out again. 20, 21, 22. Alright, that time it was about 22 strikes. 22 strikes. Now we basically just want to sit here and just keep wailing on him. Now, basically, you want to count out your strikes if you have some good bleed damage. Like a good bleed prop. We just basically want to keep wailing away on him. Alright, so there's the bleed. So now let's truly count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There we go. That's the usual right amount of number for in order to proc the bleed. 32 strikes. When you've got your stuff weakened. Once you get that number fully marked down, it's all a matter about how many runs you have to do in order to fully deplete his health. We'll get to the exploit basically here once we get him to very low life. Like literally he's on a sliver of health. And I think it's about like 5-6 runs of this will put him down in that, put his health down to where it needs to be. Got about 4 minutes left. We'll be able to easily pull this off. Alright, we're getting very close to being ready to do the exploit. Alright, now that we have his health this very low, keep swinging at him. The moment you see him do his death animation, you immediately book it to that site of grace. Now, The moment you see him do that big twitch, you immediately want to get to your site of grace, and you'll be rewarded with a buttload of runes. And oh look, he's still there. So now we can basically just keep repeating this over and over again as much as we want. Alrighty, and with that, now we can use our blade as much as we want. Now, we will primarily be going, like, sorcery in this run. So, we will want to throw some more points into intelligence. Let's see how many points we can actually get. So, 17, and we can go all the way up to 29, so that's 12 extra levels. So, let's get this up to, let's say about 24 will be good. You know, we don't want to worry about strength or dex right now. I think what we'll do is we'll raise. Actually, give us some more health. Alrighty, that'll be good for now. We definitely wanted to get our magic up. But now we'll come up here and I'll show you the... Now that, like I said, that's the exploiting way. If we come over here, ignore the bats. Just ignore them. You will get your butt kicked by them. If you're fast enough, you could avoid being poisoned. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough. But yes, if you're fast enough, you'll be able to easily avoid the poison that they spew out, and of course, they can't climb. Now, there's another good reason you want to come over here. And it's because of this chest. The Decatus Metal Right. This is a key item that will help you progress in the game when you get to a certain point. There's basically two halves. Now, if you want to rune farm the legit way, we come up here to these ghost soldiers. Heavy attack or charge attack, and then stance break them, and then critical strike. Now you want to be careful. These fools do hit hard. But, as you can see, we get them. We get about 11,000, almost 1,200 runes. But yeah, that's about it. But anyway, guys, that'll about do it for this long play. I'll be doing several of these, but thank y'all for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.